For a certain application, we have this circuit and there are two criteria here. Number one is the equivalent resistance. This one has to be 40 kilo ohms, and the other one is V0, that's the output voltage over the supply voltage, is 0.05. We need to find the unknown resistances in the circuit R1 and R2. So if we think about the first criterion, that's R equivalent will be R2 parallel 5 ohms plus R1, because that's one in series. So R2 parallel 5 is 5 R2, 5 kilo ohms, 5 plus R2. So R1 and R2 will be, we are assuming they're in kilo ohms, and then plus R1. This one is equal to 40. This is the equivalent resistance. 5 and R2, these two are in parallel, and then R1 in series. So this is one equation, let's call it equation 1. Then we have V0 over Vs is 0.05. So V0 will be, of course, the parallel resistance, so that's parallel equivalent divided by, so if we just think of voltage divider rule, V0 is the voltage drop across this parallel combination, and Vs is the total voltage, so voltage drop across R1 and the parallel combination. So we can think of voltage divider rule. So what I will do, let's say, to explain it a little more, Rp, if Rp is parallel of 5 and R2, we can say that V0 over Vs will be, using voltage divider rule, it will be R1 plus Rp, and on top it will be Rp. So Rp is, of course, 5 R2 divided by 5 plus R2. So we have 5 R2 divided by 5 plus R2 over 5 R2 divided by 5 plus R2 plus R1, that is equals to 0.05. That is the second criteria. Now from the first one, or let's say, yeah, from the first one we know that this part is 40. From first equation, first criteria and first equation, we have this one is equal to 40. So we get 5 R2 divided by 5 plus R2 equals to 40 times 0.05, because this one is 40. We are multiplying this with 0.05. So we have 5 R2, 5 plus R2 equals to 2. From that we can get R2 is equal to 5 R2 will be 10 plus 2 R2, so R2 will be 3.33 kilo ohms. So that is the value of R2. Now from that we can find what is R1. That will be, here we have, if we go to equation 1, we have, I will write equation 1 again, 5 plus R2 plus R1 equals to 40. So this part is, as we saw, this whole part is 2. So 2 plus R2, R1 equals to 40. So R1 equals to 38 kilo ohms. So we get R1 as 38 kilo ohms and R2 3.33 kilo ohms. That will be the values here. So R1 equals to 38 kilo ohms and R2 will be 3.33 kilo ohms.